close.
Now here's Paul. Had a tough time getting anything going against the Rockets. He was a non-factor. Dang dishes to Griffin. Back to Dang. It's stolen by Smith. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. And a wide open look for Freak. Love the pass to Smith. Freak kicks to Smith. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. So for Cleveland, their last game, a win against Dallas.
And what got them that win was the remarkable success they had from the floor. I mean, just a tremendous shooting performance all the way around.
Hey, you can't expect that kind of shooting to happen all the time on a nightly basis. But when it does, boy, does it feel good and look good.
Out of bounds, the Clippers take possession. And with this break in the action, let's look now in on who among the NBA's shooting guards have the most thefts in the second half of the season so far. You look at Freak, always dangerous on the court. He leads the league. And, of course, J.J. Redick.
And this is a very intense group. I mean, those steals don't come by accident. I mean, they've gotten them through the effort, and they're willing to expend that kind of energy on that aspect of the game.
Well, the most active hands in the league, I think, belong to those fellas right there. I mean, that is one pesky bunch of pickpockets.
Ball against Irving. Paul dishes to Nene. And it's to them. And here comes Smith, leading the fast break. And that one's good. Freak.
And a huge lead here early to start.
Well, you know, right from the tip, there's not anything they haven't done well so far.
And Redick kicks to Paul. They double in with Freak. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. They'll shoot two. As we approach the playoffs, let's now take a look at what is shaping up in the West. Take a look at the Warriors. What a run they've had this year. In first place and charging seemingly at will for the postseason. These guys have been outstanding. And, of course, there's Los Angeles. They're 5 spots away.
You know, for Los Angeles, they've done a good job staying relevant this season. I mean, I was concerned they'd suffer a drop-off, but just give them credit. They've hung in here in this playoff race.
Yeah, I think it's been a good showing for them. I mean, they should feel very good about their position going into the postseason.
Now here's Freak. He's got 13. Smith with a wide open look. Drills the three-pointer.
And they are shooting the lights out from distance here early.
How do you stop this? I mean, it seems like they can't miss.
Kicks it to Arthur. Now the pass to Paul. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Baseline jumper. And he drops that one in.
Wow, risky shot there size-wise, but the incredible skill that he possesses allows that one to go.
Well, the quick high release negated any height disadvantage he had right there.
And it's Freak missing. Clippers trail by 9. 4-on-3 break. Kicks it out to Bargnani. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Irving against Paul. Lets the 3 fly. No good. And Cleveland will come the other way. Smith the pass to Freak from deep. That doesn't go, but he's 5 for 11. Clippers have gone 7-12 from the field here in the first quarter. Nene, the screen, and it's Paul penetrating. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Now here's Freak, defended by Paul. Stolen by Bargnani. Poke loose. And now the Cavaliers. Fast break. And that one's good. Freak.
And the offense has come together immediately. I mean, they're threatening to run away with this thing already.
Greg, it's hard to imagine they'll stay this. Hot for 4 quarters, but if they they even approximate that. Watch out.
Risky pass in a situation like that. Very lucky that wasn't a steal.
Fortunate to get it through. I thought he was headed the other way with that one.
A different look now for Cleveland. Garrett Temple has checked in for Smith, and it's Weber in for Kyrie Irving. Now here's Paul. With an average of around 19.5 points a game, his scoring has been a constant for them. Picked by Bargnani. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. Here's Freak. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. For Cleveland, they have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
Freak. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And he makes both free throws. Clippers trail by 13. Paul with the ball. To the wing on the left. Fires it up. And that's good from Bargnani on the assist by Paul. Lets it go with the 3. Got it off in time, but it's no good. Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. Cavaliers lead by 11. And a chance now to hear from the Brazilian big man Nene about the development of this Wizards team. With Nene in the mix, that team is indeed capable and talented and can do some very special. Big group substitution here for the Clippers. Nene, he's checked in for Gortat. Bargnani comes in for Blake Griffin. Terrell Arthur, he's checked in for Luol Deng. And J.J. Redick is subbed in for Jamal Crawford. Chris Paul and J.J. Redick are the guards. Arthur out there with Bargnani. Then it's Nene, and at the 5, down low. That's who's out there for the Clippers. And keeping us updated from the sideline, swinging over to Doris Burke for an update. Hi, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Mavericks just played phenomenal. He finished with 54 points, and the points were just the start of it. He joined an elite few by walking away with a quadruple double. Just absolutely incredible numbers from him in a game you didn't want to miss. So glad we were here to watch it, Kevin.
Thanks for the great report, Doris. Guys, the way he carried them that night, I thought was truly incredible.
Unreal. I mean, he was literally on another planet in that game. He did it all on the floor.
What's interesting to me, guys, is to see how much energy he's able to play with here tonight. I mean, his legs still have to be a little heavy from that last game.
And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
And that's the kind of move that will always pay off, even against tight defense like he was facing on that possession.
The Cavaliers have looked good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts.
And as a team, really just middle of the pack in terms of their percentage from the line at about 76.
And this year, they haven't quite been able to maintain the free throw percentage they had last season. No slowing them down, just some incredible numbers for Free. 19 points and 3 steals. Good contributions for him offensively with the assist, and also making some nice steals.
You know what, Clark, you're right on the money with that. He's been just as creative as he has been disruptive.
It's stolen by Arthur. Here's the break. Drops in the breakaway layup. Now just a 2-point Cavalier lead.
That is such good work to make this a one-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
And it's one thing to get the steal, but to suddenly turn it into a transition opportunity, even better.
Dishes it to Freak. Shot clock at 5. He tries for 3. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Paul's got 4 rebounds in this game.
Not able to find it here in the second. He's off stride and off track just a bit after that one he had earlier.
Cleveland's gotten into trouble with the 3 ball in the second quarter. Only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Paul's running.
Nice work on the inside. Hard to get that one up and over the big fella.
Well, it's not supposed to be easy down there, and a little artistry on the inside helped him make it happen.
That's an easy. We call those bunnies. That's what they need.
He dishes it to Arthur. Pass to Bargnani. And you can count he'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
That was the third straight high percentage look this defense has allowed. I mean, these defenders have got to start bumping bodies in the paint. Be more physical. Be more aggressive.
The game's just far too easy right now when it comes to attacking the basket. They have got to do better.
Irving dishes to Freak. Puts it up from 12, and he gets the bucket. Freak's got 21 in the game.
That's what I call a captivating move there. He absolutely incinerated the D with that.
They get a hand on it. Paul against Irving. Again, the Clippers.
And started hot, and he's only gotten harder.
Cavaliers trailing. He feeds it to Freak. A minute 20 left now here in the second. Paul kicks to Arthur. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got his 8th assist here tonight. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game. How it's been going for the Clippers.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
Something else they've done right so far from the get-go tonight is run. I mean, so much of their offense has come off the fast break. Now, that was pretty. That was just a nice-looking reverse jam right there.
Use the rim, Clark, to protect the ball, I think, too, a little bit.
Yeah, did a nice job with it.
And guys, how about the awareness there with that finish in traffic?
For the finish, and Freak throws it down hard. Guys back and forth this first half.
Well, 5 lead changes early on, guys, as we grapple back and forth.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
Paul kicks to Reddick. Good. Reddick's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Boy, they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing that ball into the paint. Smash mouth basketball.
And Clark, it's a strategy that has served them well during the course of this first half.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Feeds it to Smith. Some solid defense there by Nene. And here is Paul. Here's Arthur. Great look there, but off target.
High quality shot. Just a little off there with the release.
And Greg, that
All right, listen up, everybody. The second half doesn't have to be as close as the first if we pay attention to a couple of things. They look absolutely helpless out there to contain our low-post offense. And the more that continues in the second half, the more beat up and dejected they're going to be. There was nice rhythm to our transition game. We got some important points on the break. I think we keep the tempo brisk in the second half. And let's try to play the second half at a moderate pace. Not too slow, but not too fast that it turns into a shootout. That's not what we want. All right, guys, let's get out there and play a good second half.
Here we go now, the start of the third quarter, welcoming you back in a closely contested first half so far. You look at
display in that first half. He got to the rim consistently.
boy, I tell you what, he's got that great first step, and he must have had some quickness porridge or something because he looks a little faster today than normal.
On the court for Cleveland, LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. Kyrie Irving is out there with Freak, and it's Thompson in at center. Irving against Paul. And a sent back by Irving. There's Crawford with the three. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. 12 points for Jamal Crawford. Third quarter, guys, and this has been a neck-and-neck game.
Sure has been. I mean, guys, momentum is hard to come by in this one. I mean, it seems like one team gets the lead and then the other one storms right back.
Both teams getting it done defensively as evidenced by the 8 lead changes thus far. What a great play. Totally schooled the defender on that one.
The Cavaliers shooting their 6th attempt at the charity stripe in the game. LA's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Ball against Irving. Ball kicks to Crawford. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
That's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
And I love the mentality that they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing it. They're moving it side to side until they finally get the one they want.
Freak. Will wide open look from Love. No good with the triple. The Clippers in the lead. Ball passes to Gortat. And dang, here we go. Great D that time from Freak. For Cleveland, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Irving dishes to Freak. Passes it to Love. Now here's Freak, guarded by Crawford. They double him with Dang. 5 on the clock. The 15-footer. Here's Freak. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Freak's got 30 points.
It's starting to look like a repeat of last night, guys. He's battling really hard out there.
There's the dish to Gortat. Crawford drives in. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Love's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Took him no time at all on that one. That's now 32 points for Freak.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Guys, over that last break, I listened to Doc Rivers address his team. He made no mistake that their plan was to run their offense through Blake Griffin. When Coach addressed the guys in the huddle, his message was clear. Quote, he's who we want getting the bulk of the touches. He is who we want making our decisions. Perhaps the rest of the second half will look different after those adjustments, Kevin.
And as always, Doris, thank you. And Freak throws it down.
And guys, this game won't be close for long if they keep giving up dunks like that.
No, it won't, Jay. You're right. A glaring error defensively and letting him get all the way to the basket that time.
But it's only 2 points. I mean, it was flashy, no doubt, but still, it only counts for 2. 2 is all.
Offensive rebound. And Gortat kicks to Griffin. Down it goes, jamming that one home.
Some hang time on that rim, puts a little whipped cream on that angel food cake there.
It's a tight ball game, and those displays of Frank Clark can get one team rolling.
Agreed.
And also the other on its heels. Let's see how this one turns out.
Crawford kicks to Griffin. Solid shot from the distance of about 14 feet. Griffin's got the game tied up here for the Clippers.
Guys, he's one of the main reasons this game is tied up. I mean, he's done his part to keep them in it.
Griffin on the double team. The open shot by Love. It's hauled in by Luol Deng. Deng's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. LA's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. And a look here at the most accurate shooting guards in the NBA this season. Freak number 1. Second is J.R. Smith.
You know, just ask this group. Sometimes when you're hot, you're hot. And it's a comforting feeling for a coach to know you've got one of those guys roaming on the perimeter.
And not only can they light it up from the perimeter, Greg, but they get their buckets getting to the rim as well. I mean, aggressive moves to the basket are always going to help your shooting percentage. You got to get some easy ones to shoot a high percentage.
It's Crawford with the drive, and he gets it to go. Crawford's got 17. Here's Irving. He has 6. He kicks to Freak. Lays it up and banks it in. Freak's got 39.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
The feed to Griffin. Now Irving. His numbers are looking pretty good. He's got his scoring average up around 18.5 points a game. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Cleveland.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
Another factor here tonight has been the amount of points they've scored off turnover.
A handout in transition. Here come the Cavaliers. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. LeBron's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Irving against Paul. And here we go. Freak heading to the hoop. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Agility leads to thievery there as he's got his hand in there to get the steal. Intelligent play to immediately start the break.
And Clark, that's been the story of this game so far. I mean, they cannot hand over any more easy points in the open floor.
Boom, he jams it straight down.
Almost intimidating defense there. They didn't even try to get back on defense.
Well, I don't think it would have mattered even if they did try to get back, Greg. I mean, there was no way anybody was going to beat him to the
For the Clippers, Terrell Arthur. He's checked in for Dan. And J.J. Redick is subbed in for Jamal Crawford. Then for the Cavaliers, J.R. Smith's checked in for Thompson. And Garrett Temple subbed in for Irving. Gortat with the ball, guarded now by Kevin Love. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James. Nene, he's checked in for Gortat. And a switch here also for Cleveland. Channing Frye's checked in for Kevin Love.
You know, he just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics. And at least as I look at it.
And really, it looks like he may just try to take this thing over on his own and really build that lead up.
Ball passes to Redick. Stolen away. And here we go. Fast break. Freak's got it.
That's how the coach would draw it up on the fast break from start to finish.
Yeah, and what a finish it was, guys. Really nicely done.
That Kia Slam Cam replay really gave you a good look at the action. Paul dishes to Redick. Picked by Griffin. And Redick kicks to Griffin. Good D by LeBron.
Boy, they just cannot take the lid off.
Well, they need...
Nasty.
Nasty.
That was nasty.
Oh, they are putting the hammer down. A huge lead right now.
Yeah, and it doesn't matter if we're talking about their offense or their defense. I mean,
Let's move it.
Another bucket added to the lead. They've been the better team in every facet.
and in my opinion, you get extra bonus points, extra eye of the beholder points when you do it the way they're doing it on the road. That's special.
Paul, no one around him. Connects from three-point range. Paul's got 11.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Move the ball.
Now here's
Stick it too
Freak.
much.
He's a player that you can only hope to slow down. He averages nearly 28 points a game. Here's Redick. Right wing. Inside. And there's the whistle. Foul hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. That's called on Channing Frye. The Clippers shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. Free throw good. Nene.
At the line for two.
And both free throws good for Nene. The Cavaliers leading by 14. Here's Freak. The second chance effort. And it's good on the layup.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
And, Greg, those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
Paul kicks to Arthur. Los Angeles with another miss. Cleveland's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Paul. Paul's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Nene's got 4 this quarter. And here are the Cavaliers. After this one, they're off to Sacramento to take on the Kings. That'll be game 2 of 4 straight on the road. Here's Arthur. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Freak's got 6 rebounds in the game. To the left wing. Here's Temple. No good. And it's the Clippers taking it the other way. They went to Cleveland for their last meeting with the Cavaliers, and they came out with the win.
And they got the better of this matchup last time with their defensive pressure and the ability to force turnovers.
And that really was the difference. I mean, it requires a ton of energy to play that harassing style. It'll be interesting to see if they can do it again tonight.
In the corner, it's Griffin. Here's Arthur. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits.
And I don't know if he needs a rest in this quarter or what, but he needs something to get off the snide.
And it's Freak missing. Clippers trail by 12. Ball left side. Pass to Griffin. Kicks it out to Paul. Fires the 3. No good. There's Freak. Got it off in time, but it's no good. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Cavaliers ahead, up by 12. And time for the short break. Welcome back as we get ready to start the fourth quarter. Not exactly a nail-biter here, but you never know. The Cavaliers leading by 12. We've got Dang. Bargnani is out there with Gortat. And it's Crawford. And it's Redick in at the point guard. That's who's out there for the Clippers. Love kicks to James. There's the pass to Freak. Dishes it to Thompson. Wide open look. Shot is no good. And the Clippers will go the other way with it. Crawford kicks to Redick. They double him with Freak. And stolen by Freak. It's deflected. Irving passes to Freak. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
Boy, he's just dangling from the rim after sending it through there.
You can see which team now has the swagger card right now.
Yeah, it's with them.
And guys, that swagger can backfire because you don't want to get your opponent a little too riled up.
Redick with it. He's picked up by Irving. 6 to shoot. Good on that shot. And with that, the Cavalier lead is cut to just 11 on the basket from Crawford. The Cavaliers shooting has been great, up over 50%. In fact, 52%. Bargnani over to help. Freak dishes to James. Nobody near Irving. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. And that's 11 points for Kyrie Irving.
Only took them a few seconds to answer the three ball with one of their own.
Greg, we've got a three-point battle taking shape here.
In the corner, it's Crawford. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
And when he gets it going, this is what can happen. They need to think about the double team now.
The Cavaliers leading by 11. Irving kicks to Freak. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now.
Maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that.
And we know he's capable of those memorable dunks.
Yeah, and when he's got a lead like that, why not take a few chances? A lot more engaging and entertaining than just doing the old ho-hum one-hander.
You know, he's knocking down his shots today, but it hasn't really translated to the scoreboard yet.
For Cleveland, they've gone 3 of 4 on field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. And the wide open shot from Redick. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. And here we go. Fast break. James has got it.
Wow, that's a really smooth finish.
That's why we and they always love seeing him at the end of those breaks. He makes it look fun and easy.
And here we go. Freak heading to the hoop. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And I love that the instant that steal was made, they were out in the open floor.
Ball pressure leading to the run out. Man, it doesn't get much nicer than that. That is sweet, sweet stuff.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg. And when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
And they double up James. Near the three-point line, it's Love, but they recover it. Thompson banked in off the glass. And the Cavaliers lead by 14.
Hard to imagine them losing this game if they can keep shooting like that.
Not many empty trips for this group. It seems everything's falling for them this half.
And the foul called on Freak. That's his first foul. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. And Redick kicks to Crawford. A three-pointer, no good. The Cavaliers leading by 14. Irving passes to James. Now here's Freak. Defense is right there. Expanding his range. It's rebounded by Bargnani.
Which team is he playing for anyway, Kevin? Missing all these threes. He's killing them.
Crawford, no one around him. Crawford missing again. Cavaliers have gone 6 of 9 on their field goal attempts since the start of the fourth quarter. Irving, good.
Boy, the pace has been relentless. These guys have really been pushing it up, fellas.
And one of the best ways to get a rhythm offensively really is to play in space. And you do that with fast break opportunities. Transition buckets are always a boon offensively.
They are not rotating nearly quickly enough on defense down low. Got to get quicker there.
Just no resistance on the interior.
And stolen by Freak. By himself.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And, Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
The Cavaliers leading by 18. To the inside. James banked in off the glass. LeBron's got 6 points in the quarter.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
You're exactly right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other end.
To the paint, Crawford with the steal. Redick against Irving. Crawford outside. Fires from deep. Crawford with another miss. And here are the Cavaliers. They're on a 16-7 run.
I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
Yeah, it is unfortunate, embarrassing. He just lost his concentration for a split second, and that's all it took.
And so here's Cleveland. Here's James, and that one is hammered home.
Tell you what, you gotta love his aggressiveness finishing inside like that.
Well, his leaping ability, Clark, gives him a great advantage.
And that's why they look to get him the ball around the rim. It's either a dunk or free throws every time.
It's Crawford with the drive. The kick out to Dang. Marignani dishes to Redick. Goes up again. It's deflected. Redick against Irving. Kicks it to Freak. Puts up a three. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got assist number 9 now. Wow, what an effort here tonight. Redick with it. In the corner, it's Crawford. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Crawford's got 11 points in the quarter. The Cavaliers leading by 20. And here's Freak. Love outside. LeBron kicks to Love. All sorts of time. And Cleveland again with the bucket.
The shooting percentage continues to elevate here in the second half.
Well, as a group, they've been harmonic since the break. In sync. Good team basketball, resulting in high-quality shots.
Griffin's checked in for the Clippers. Hall comes in for J.J. Redick. Picked by Griffin. And stolen by Freak. And he banks in the lane.
Let's go.
Freak's got 60.
Another gap in the defense found there, and they've really had their number today.
Now Paul, picked by Griffin. Paul kicks to Griffin. Back to Paul. Clock at 6. Tries it from 9. And it's sent back by Irving. The drive by LeBron. Here's Freak. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Los Angeles has gone 4-7 with the long ball here in the fourth quarter. A look from Crawford. Off the left rim and out.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
Pass to Irving. LeBron dishes to Freak. That's good.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Cleveland.
But Steve, you know, you don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out Clark this kind of punishment.
Well, you know what? I thought they did a nice job of playing against the game. They kept the pressure on and clearly were dominant in every area.
And the win-loss column, tonight's game will push their record up to 54 wins on the year.
And you know, this is a win they wanted badly, guys. They did not want to get swept in the season series.
Most definitely. I mean, even though you see opponents outside of your conference only twice a year, you still don't want to have that feeling of being swept.
And you have to look back at this and see the huge game it was for Freak. He came out and let everyone know that points would be hard to come by with the way he swatted away shots and protected the rim.
Irving passes to Freak. Crawford with the steal. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. And here we go. Freak heading to the hoop. Hammers it home to polish off the break.
And they've just done a great job of keeping this crowd out of the game. And we're getting closer to victory. The crowd's getting quieter.
And there's not a whole lot for them to be cheering about anymore. I mean, their guys got it handed to them.
And the foul called on Freak. So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And a chance now to send you over to...
Well, your defense was obviously a huge part of getting the win here. How much of an emphasis was that for you guys tonight?
Coaches always stress the defense to us. And I never want to let either him or the rest of the team down. Our goal every night is to come out and give them trouble running their offense. And we accomplished that tonight.
You earned every bit of this win. Congratulations. Kevin?
Thank you, Doris. Great interview once again.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Hey y'all, Ernie Johnson here along with Kenny Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Welcome back for the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. It was lights out shooting at its best from him in this game. 60-plus points is rarefied territory that few players ever see in the NBA. But we saw it here tonight. Truly jaw-dropping.
What can you say about the show he put on tonight? That was simply basketball greatness. You hardly get a player that gets that focused, that determined. He did the work of 3 players out there tonight and got the points to prove it.
I have to give a big nod to the impact he had through his defense. You know he can turn it up on D when he needs to, but tonight he turned it all the way up. Wow.
And that brings us to the end of our broadcast for this evening. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and our illustrious 2K Sports Group, this is Ernie Johnson saying good night. And we'll see you again soon, but not soon enough.